Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really drilling down into two foundational pillars of cloud computing: Amazon Machine Images, AMIs.
That's right, AMIs and the EC2 Lifecycle.
Exactly. And our mission here is, well, to cut through the jargon and give you the essential insights, a shortcut, really, to understanding how virtual machines get managed in the cloud.
And, understand these concepts isn't just academic.
Mhm.
For anyone using AWS or even just thinking about it, AMIs and the EC2 Lifecycle are key. They're how you get speed, consistency, and importantly, control over your costs.
That sounds pretty critical. So let's unpack that. Beyond just speed, what's maybe a common mistake people make if they don't fully grasp AMIs and the life cycle?
Well, one thing that often trips people up isn't just the speed of launching, but the consistency AMIs provide. Think about it. Deploying, say, 50 servers, and absolutely knowing, each one is identical. Same patches, same configuration.
Ah, okay. So it avoids that configuration drift problem.
Exactly. That's a huge operational win right there.
Yeah.
Cuts down troubleshooting time immensely. And with the life cycle, it's often just, well, leaving money on the table, paying for compute hours you aren't actually using.
Right. That consistency piece sounds like a real game changer. So, okay, let's start with AMIs then. What exactly is an AMI?
Fundamentally, an AMI is a pre-configured template for your EC2 instance. One source described it really well like a recipe for baking a cake.
Or a pizza base with toppings already on?
Yeah, exactly like that. It defines the operating system, maybe some applications you need pre-installed, all the settings. It's basically your blueprint.
Got it. And what kinds are out there for you to use? Do you always have to make your own?
Oh, no, not at all. AWS provides a bunch of standard ones, which are great starting points. Then you've got community AMIs.
Shared by other users?
Right. Often they come preloaded with popular software stacks. And then the really powerful ones often are the custom AMIs. These are the ones you create from an instance you've already configured.
So you bake in your own specific setup?
Precisely. Your whole application, security hardening, maybe monitoring agents, anything you need. Like a company could have a custom AMI for their standard web server setup. They use that same AMI to launch instances everywhere, maybe across multiple regions. Guarantees consistency.
Okay, so the AMI gives us that perfect repeatable start. But once it's launched, that's where the EC2 lifecycle comes in, right? What does that involve?
Exactly. The EC2 lifecycle is just the sequence of states an instance goes through. Think, launching, running, stopping, restarting, and finally terminating.
So it's like managing, I don't know, a rental car. Pick it up, drive it, park it, start again, return it.
That's a pretty good analogy, actually. You launch it, it's running while you use it. You can stop it, kind of like parking it to save on the compute cost.
Okay, stopping saves money. That's key.
Big time. You only pay compute charges while it's running. Stopping is like putting it to sleep. Then you can restart it, wake it back up, and eventually terminate it, which is like returning the car for good.
So actively managing these stages, how does that really help you as the user beyond just cost?
Well, cost is the big one, for sure. Stopping instances when they're not needed, like overnight or weekends for dev test boxes,
Yeah.
that adds up. But it's also about performance and availability. Need to apply updates. You might restart. Got an issue. Restart might help.
Makes sense, like that developer Gimpo launch for testing. Stop it overnight, restart the next day.
Yep, and then terminate when done. That's direct, tangible savings and efficient resource use.
Okay, so we have the AMI as the blueprint, the perfect starting point, and the life cycle lets us control the instance's existence, its state. How do they work together? What's the synergy?
They're completely intertwined. The AMI provides the consistent configuration you want to launch quickly. The lifecycle provides the how you manage that instance over time to optimize its performance and its cost.
Like the recipe book and the cooking process?
That's a great way to put it. The AMI is the life cycle is how you actually cook. Maybe let it simmer, turn off the heat, and eventually clean the pot.
So together, they enable some really dynamic cloud stuff.
Absolutely. This synergy is what powers things like AWS autoscaling. When traffic spikes, autoscaling can automatically launch new instances from your predefined AMI.
So they all start up identically configured, ready to go.
Instantly. No manual setup needed for those new instances. Think of an e-commerce site that use a custom AMI for their web servers. During quiet periods, maybe they stop some instances using lifecycle management. Then during a big sale, autoscaling kicks in, launching more instances from that same AMI to handle the load flawlessly.
Wow, okay. This deep dive really highlights how AMIs and the EC2 lifecycle aren't just features, they're fundamental tools. They make creating and managing virtual machines in AWS much simpler. more powerful, and really practical for you.
It definitely brings it all together, and it kind of makes you think, doesn't it? This whole idea of pre-configured templates and managing life cycles. How could you maybe apply those principles to other repetitive tasks or projects, even outside of tech, to get more efficient, more in control? Something to ponder.